ratchet, speed, ratchet, speed, ratchet, ratchet, speed, 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 ratchet,
Good evening, Facebook. It's your girl, Menda Renee, and as you can see, I am here by my lonesome. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, I am crying. Okay, my girl Wanda Lee is home. She is not. Yo, Manny, let's go. Wanda Lee is home, not feeling well, so we are sending our prayers and well wishes to her. We are hoping that she has a speedy recovery, and it's not COVID. Okay, just because she's not here, that don't mean I don't get a little ratchet myself. Okay, so no, she don't have COVID. She's just feeling a little bit under the weather. So everyone, you know what time it is. Pour yourself a drink, your favorite tea, whatever you want to do, and sip till you get a little tipsy and jump into my comments. But before you do, jump into my comments anyway and send Wanda Lee a big shout out and tell her that, you guys are thinking about her. Okay. And as always, Etienne is not here on Wednesdays because he is out there hustling and bustling. Okay. All right. So he wants to go make money. I would rather spend time with y'all. Okay. So, you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait for a moment so everyone can jump on. I have a full show tonight. Talking a little bit about everything. You know what I'm saying? So it is 8:02. I'm going to wait 1 minute. I'm going to sip my tea, get your tea, and we can get into some things. Okay. All right. You know how I do it. I do this all the time. Y'all should be used to this by now. Okay. I just sip and be like, while Wanda and Etienne go at it. Okay. Well, so unfortunately, they're not going at it. So I'm chill. Okay. That's right, Manny. Send that love out to her. Okay. Because I know when she look at the comments, she'll be like, oh, Manny. Thank you so much, Manny. Girl, whatever. Okay. So we just gonna wait. We're gonna wait for a second. I want to see how y'all day is gone. You never finish your drink. Child, I be trying to finish my drink. I really do. Actually, Manny, the secret is that I really do finish my drink, and then I have like the bottle, like right here. Okay, just so you know. Okay, so I just be pouring it on the side. Okay, so it may seem like I'm not finished, but I be finished. Okay, I be like 2 or 3 drinks in. Okay, I got a high tolerance. Okay, all right, but okay. What am I sipping on? I'm sipping on a little pineapple margarita 1800. Get into it. If you don't know, if you don't have it, if you never had it, you need to go get some. Okay, because it's delicious. Okay, it's good for the body. Helps you grow strong. Okay. If you got some kids, help them tune them out. Okay. All right. I'm not a bad mother. I'm just keeping it real. Oh, yeah. Oh, 1800. Take a shot, Manny. I'll take a shot. Yes, sir. If I had a shot glass, I'd take a shot, but I don't have one. So I have to sip it. Sip it like a lady. Okay. I have to sip it like a lady. So let's get right into it. Okay. Up to date in 8. So let's get into it. So on our first headline, there was a man charged with 10 counts of first-degree murder in Boulder, Colorado. He shot up a King Super grocery store. The ages range from 20 to 65. The suspect, Ahmad Alawi Alisa, he was 21. Okay. He shot up the store with a Ruger AR-556. When he got arrested, he refused to talk to police officers and demanded or said, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to my mother. So my question is, what kind of conversation was that with the mother? Like, yo, ma, guess what I did? You know what I'm saying? What the mom say? Like, what the fuck? What did you do? You know what I'm saying? What do you tell your mother? Oh, mom, I just shot up the King Super. You proud of me? Bruh, what is going on with your life? Get it together. Maybe if you had a cocktail, you probably wouldn't have been having a bad day. That's all I'm trying to say. A cocktail cures everything, just so you know. Okay? So, unfortunately, he was not killed. Okay? He was just shot in the leg and taken into custody. Now, had that been a black man, dead on arrival, right? Dead on arrival, DOA, all right? He would have been the 11th victim, all right? Other news, we're going to go back to last week because I think this is like a copycat or like, I don't know what the heck is going on because this dude that shot up in the grocery store in Boulder was 21. The guy that shot up in Atlanta at the massage parlors was 21. Okay, his name, what was this dude name? Robert Aaron Long of Woodstock went and shot out. He shot 8 people, killed 8 people. You know, they was white. That's all I got to say. They was white. They was white. That's all I got to say. That's what it was. Okay. All right. That's what it was. So I don't know if this was a copycat after the Atlanta shootings in Boulder, Colorado. Maybe this Elisa guy said, hey, if Rob can do it, so can I. But you know how those people are. They like to stay up with the trend. So who knows? It could have been a copycat type of situation. But I don't know. And guess what? I don't care. Just don't bring that smoke to my doorstep because I like the smoke. And trust you me, I like to inhale and I like to exhale heavy. Okay? That's all I got to say. Hey, Wanda Lee. I'm sipping for you, girl. Sipping for you. Okay? Hold on. Let me double sip for you. Hold on. Yeah, one more time. That's for Wanda, okay? And other local news, because you know what, guys, I love to do my up-to-date 8. And other local news, in Delray Beach, Florida, a woman was found in a manhole. She had fell in a manhole, okay? She was naked and she was down in an 8-foot manhole down in Delray Beach, Florida, okay? She was there naked. They don't know how many days she was down there in that manhole, child, but she was down there, okay? Till somebody heard her scream, help, help, help. And they was like, what? So they found this lady in the manhole, okay? So guess what? Guess what color was she? She was white. I'm not racist. I'm not prejudiced. I'm just saying it's just a little crazy right now, okay? White people are off the chain. We love you, but you're just off the chain. You guys are good television. I love it. Okay. Yeah. So that's really not my up-to-date need. Let me tell y'all. Okay. Let me tell y'all. Because see, Wanda's not here. So I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't vent. So I have to vent to you guys. So the other day on Monday, okay. Hold on. I gotta sip because this story right here makes me upset. Okay. All right. So the other day on Monday, me and the producer, we were going out of our house, okay, to run an errand, okay? It was like 7 o'clock at night, okay? And as y'all know, because of the time change, it's lighter outside, okay? So we go down the street, we go to turn the corner, and we just happen to look to the right of us, and we seen this baby, okay? Like this little 16 months, it had to be a year old, I don't know. 12 months, 18 months, I don't know. He was doing the bobblehead down the street, okay? So he was coming down the driveway, okay, doing the bobblehead. You know how they, you know, when they start learning how to walk, they don't know how to walk, they gonna like that. So the producer was like, yo, whose baby is that? And I'm like, I don't know who baby that is. Like, I ain't gonna go touch that baby. You know, even though I'm light-skinned, I ain't the right skin, okay? Don't get it twisted, y'all. Okay, we go through it too. So he was like, yo, so we sat at the corner for like a minute and we watched this baby like literally walk down the driveway and start going into the street. That's when I said, yo, let me jump out and let me go get the baby. Okay, so I put on my mask, I mask up. I don't know if the baby got COVID. Child, I don't know. You in the streets. You a baby, you in the streets. I don't know. Okay, you could have COVID, honey. Okay, got my mask. Okay. So I go up to the baby and I say, hey, little baby, where's your mama? So why did I say that? Like the baby was going to say, oh, she right over there. He's a baby. Okay. He can't talk. He barely can walk. So I grabbed the hand like this because I don't want to be responsible for nobody's child. Okay. So I grabbed the hand like this and I said, hey, take me to mama. So I'm the baby walking up the driveway. So we get to the door and I ring the door. Now they have a ring doorbell. Bitch, I know you can see me. I'm out here with your baby. Okay, come get your child. So I ring the doorbell. I'm waiting. Gee, it's like 2 minutes. Where's these people? I ring the doorbell again. I said, well, shoot, maybe this ain't their baby. Maybe this baby ain't theirs. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where this baby came from. So I start knocking on the door. Boom, 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 boom. By this time, y'all, it's like 5 minutes. I'm like, yo, I'm about to really go call the police. Like, I'm like, I don't want to do that to people, but you know what I'm saying? The baby was in the street. I don't know what to do. So then I was like, all of a sudden the door opened and a man opens up the door and he's like, looking at me like, where the hell you get this baby from? I'm like, yo, your baby was in the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to get your baby. And he grabs the baby and he's all like holding the baby like I did something horrible to the baby. And I'm like, listen, I found your baby in the street. Your baby's about to get hit by a truck, okay? Or picked up by a pedophile. I don't know. We in the sticks. You know how I roll up here. Okay. So then he's just looking like I broke in his house and stole his baby. So I'm like, yo, here's your baby. I'm out. Okay. So I go to walk away. Don't you know, this girl run outside in her robe and she's like, oh my God, thank you so much. Oh my God. His mother or her mother, I don't know if it was the mother, I don't know if it was a boy or a girl. I don't know. It had a hat. It looked like a Smurf child. I don't know. Okay. The baby was black. Girl child. Bye. Okay. I don't know. So all I know, I needed a drink after that. Okay. I needed a strong drink. I needed a strong margarita. I needed something, honey. Okay. Because black people don't do that. Okay. Puerto Rican people don't do that. Okay. But so she ran outside in her robe and she was like, oh my God, thank you so much. Oh my God, his mother's in the house. She doesn't feel well. I'm like, but your baby was in the whole street, bro. Like he was out here chilling. Like he was looking to get picked up. You know what I'm saying? Like your baby, right? So she's like, oh my God, thank you so much. So then I was like, okay, child, bye. Keep an eye on your baby, okay? How are you in the house and you don't know that your baby missing? What are you doing that you in the house that you forget that you got a whole little baby bobbleheading around your place? Like I'm so confused. You know what I'm saying? I'm super uber confused. But anyway, I get in the truck, y'all. Okay, I get in the truck, honey, because I got things to do. Okay, I was a real super mom that day. Okay, I saved somebody's baby. I should be awarded the city award of a medal or something. Okay, because I saved a life. Okay. That's all I got to say. I'm going to sit to it. I'm going to sit, because not too many people can say you saved a baby, okay? When I die, I'm going to be like, I saved a baby, okay? I hope that baby remember me when he or she or shim will grow up, okay? Because I don't know if it was a boy or a girl. I don't know what the hell it was. But okay, but it's safe. That's all I know. It's safe, okay? Yes, it's safe, okay? So I'm happy about that. So cheers to that, okay? If you're drinking right now, cheers to the baby, okay? Because the baby is safe, okay? Okay. Yes, that's good. Okay. Thank you, baby. Okay. So that's my up-to-date in 8, okay? So don't be leaving no babies around, because the next baby that's out there, I'm just going to leave them out there, okay? Because I can only say one baby in my lifetime, all right? So we're going to really get into the meat and potatoes tonight. So I was under the impression that everybody got their stimulus checks, they stimmies, okay? What are you doing with your stimmies? All right, is it in your bank account? Did you go buy a big screen TV? Did you just go buy a temporary ride in 6 months knowing that you ain't gonna have it no more? What did you do with your stimulus check, honey? Drop into the comments, because I want to know. I need to know this stuff, okay? I need to know, because maybe I need to borrow a coin or two, okay? I'm saying, more money, okay? So I want to know what you guys are doing with your stimulus check. So I said it on Sunday that if you are in debt, if you have bad credit, this for all you people with 540 credit scores, okay? If you have bad credit, do yourself a favor and file bankruptcy. It is not a bad thing, okay? It is not a bad thing. Filing bankruptcy is not a bad thing. Find yourself a good bankruptcy lawyer. Might cost you $1,800, might cost you $2,000, but it'll be the best $1,800 or $2,000 you've ever spent in your life. Okay, get your credit right. Okay, you don't have to worry about nobody else handling your credit. You ain't got to worry about nobody calling you no more. Get your credit right. Okay, $1,800 to $2,000. Okay, I'm not a bankruptcy lawyer, but I do it for you. Okay, but anyway, if you go bankrupt, yes, it's a little bit of a process. It's about 6 months before they discharge you. But once you get discharged, you have no more bad debt. Okay, meaning that the creditors that were calling you before, you don't have them no more. Okay, they're not going to be calling you, yo, Menda, you owe me for a hospital. Yo, Menda, you owe me for the ankle. Listen, I'm going to keep owing you, okay, because I ain't got the money. I'm not putting my stimulus check on you, but I will put my stimulus check on some bankruptcy, okay, to get me up out of that, all right? So at 6 months, they will discharge you. And then shortly thereafter, yes, you will have a little bit of bad credit. However, but it's in a good way, because then you will realize in month 7 through 12 that you will all of a sudden start getting credit card offers in the mail. Now, what does this mean? Does this mean that you accept every credit card offer known to man? No. This means that you get one and have some self-control, okay? You get one card, okay, and start with one, okay? And then you work your way up, okay? Because once you do good with that one, honey, there will be more to come. And then by next year, in a year and a half, you will have good credit. Oh my God, that is an epiphany. You're welcome. Okay, that's a little tidbit. All right, it worked for Donald Trump. It worked for the white people. It worked for me. Bankruptcy does the body good. Okay, in a mental state. All right, get it together. Okay, I gotta sip on that because it's all true. It's all true. It's all true. Okay. So do that. Do yourself a favor and file bankruptcy. Go bankrupt. Chapter 7, Chapter 11, Chapter 13. And if you have student loans, I'm hearing that there's certain amount of student loans that you could put in there. You might not be able to put them all, but you definitely could put some. Okay. If you owe back taxes, I'm looking. I'm just trying to see if anybody owe back taxes. If you owe back taxes, if you go bankrupt, if they're over 2 years old, meaning if they're not from 2020 or 2019, you can put them in your bankruptcy. And guess what will happen? They will be discharged. So that is your tidbit for the day. Okay, that is your helpful tip. If you got your STEMI, do yourself a favor, okay? And then do me a favor. Drop me a little something, okay? At the Patreon, okay? Because I sure just gave you that, okay? Help a sister out, okay? All right. Okay, so let's get to the meat and the potatoes of it all. Okay, so tonight, this is part of a 4-part series, or a 6-part. I think it might be 6, it might be 4. I don't know. I'm trying to decide on how long I want it to go. But tonight we're going to talk about LLCs, okay? Starting up an LLC. So if you are interested in starting a business, this is for you. Not me. I already got my businesses, okay? I'm just here to help the people. I'm here to help the people because I love the people. I live for the people because I die for the people. I die for the people because I love the people. I got to say it because I'm Judas and the Black Messiah. I'm going to constantly say it until y'all watch it, okay? All right. So here we go. All right, we ready for class 101? All right, all right. What is an LLC? No, it's not Lady Love Coochie. It ain't Lady Licks. None of that. An LLC stands for a limited liability company. Okay, and some of this information you might already know, but this consider it like a refresher course. Okay, it's like I already knew that. I'm super smart. Okay, so in 1977, because you know I like to give you tidbits. I have to read this, okay? In 1977, the LLC was invented by the state of Wyoming to fill a new need that businesses wanted to be taxed and managed like partnerships, but protected protected from liability like corporations. Okay, so once the IRS, which is the Internal Revenue Service, and if you owe taxes, you know them well, they're your buddies. Okay, all right. Hey, says. Sip with me, girl. Sip it, girl. Okay. So Okay, so once the Internal Revenue Service accepted this agreement, every state in the union followed suit and passed laws allowing LLCs. Okay, because prior to that, there were only 3 choices of business, which were sole proprietors, partnerships, and corporations. All right, so see, you just got some knowledge. Now y'all could be like on Jeopardy, like, yo, I know in 1977, LLC was formed in Wyoming. Boom, you're welcome. Okay, but before forming an LLC, let's go into some terms that you need to be familiar with. Okay, so a member. Okay, get your little notepad, just jot it down. Okay, or rewatch the video. Rewatch the video 100,000 times. No, I'm kidding. Just rewatch the video if you need some more information, or if I'm going too fast, too bad. But it's in. Watch the video. Okay. Okay. So a member. Okay. A member is a person who owns interest in the LLC. They are similar to stockholders, okay, of a corporation. In an LLC, the members have the option of running the company themselves or have managers who are not members run the company. So if I want to start an LLC and I want to run the LLC, I can. If I choose not to, I can have somebody else do that as well. That is legal and that is okay, okay? A manager, these are terms that you need to be familiar with. A manager is someone who runs the affairs of the LLC. They can be the members of the LLC or someone that is not. Typically in an LLC, there is a manager, but they typically own, they are members of the LLC, okay? Managing member. A managing member is a member of the LLC who runs the operations. Okay, so they run the day-to-day operations. They make sure you get your money. They make sure whatever your business is, they make sure it's running. They fire people. They hire people. Okay, if all the members do not want to manage the LLC, then one or more of them can be designated as a manager. Okay, so if you want to be a manager, here's your chance. Okay, I know so many people went to business school, have degrees in business, and want to be a manager. Here's your opportunity. Okay, get that manager experience. Okay, there you go, get it. And Manny say I don't finish. Manny. Okay, so there are 2 forms of. Actually, there's there's 2 forms of an LLC. So you have a single member LLC, and a single member LLC is just that, single member. Me, solo, dolo, me. I'm the only one that own it. I'm the only one that run it. I'm the only one that my name is on the paperwork. It's only me. Okay. Now, a multi-member LLC is for all you dreamers that be like, oh, I got a homegirl or my sister or my friend. We all gonna go into business together. So what we want to do is start a multi-member LLC. Okay. And a multi-member LLC is abbreviated MMLLC, multiple member LLC. And the term is used, and it's basically just saying that the LLC has 2 or more members or owners, okay? There are no limits to the number of members a multi-member LLC can have, okay? The LLC members can be individual people like me, or they can be other companies like another corporation or LLC. So if I have a company, Menda Renee LLC, okay, and say Wanda Lee Inc. wants to come and be a part of my company, I can say, hey, come in. But instead of being under Wanda Lee, she could be under Wanda Lee Inc. Okay, which would be a benefit for her because it'll flow to her own business instead of her personal. But we'll get into that on another show. But trust you me, these are going to be slow, steady, but very informative. Okay. So the purpose of starting a multi-member LLC is to protect your personal assets of the members. Okay. So it's here to protect your personal assets. Okay. So you see that, like, for instance, you see this lovely, I'm going to show you guys. All right. You see this lovely, you see this wall behind me? That's my asset. Okay. You see that? That's called my inspirational wall. Ain't it pretty? It's so nice, right? Okay. All right. If you want one, okay, I know somebody that does it. Her name is Cindy Lewis. Okay. She is thebomb.com. Okay. And she does everything wonderful. Okay. So anyway, all right. So personal assets, it protects your personal assets. Okay. So they limit the amount, the LLCs limit the amount of liability the owners would be exposed to in the event of a lawsuit. All right. So if somebody sues you, you service, you give them a false product, they get sick, they throw up, they sue you, they can't come after your house, they can't come after your money, they can only sue the LLC. Okay. All right. So the most popular forms of multi-member LLCs are husband and wife LLCs, and friends and business friends and business partner LLCs. Multi-member LLCs are allowed in all 50 states. So if you don't live where I live, they too are recognized in your state, and you can get one and you can start one. Okay. Get a little parched. Okay. All right. So multi-member LLCs can be formed by both U.S. citizens as well as non-U.S. citizens and non-U.S. residents. That's something that you didn't know, right? Okay. So you could be an illegal alien and still have an LLC. Get into it. Okay. The same goes for single member LLCs. All right. All right. So during this whole process, you need something that's called a registered agent and a registered office. And a registered agent is the person designated by the LLC to receive legal papers that must be served to the company. So if you're getting sued, they need somewhere to send it. So that registered agent is the person that's going to head and receive those receive that documentation for you. Okay. So the registered office can be the company offices or the office of the company's attorney or whoever is the registered agent. So if I'm your registered agent, they're going to use my address to send your court documents to me, or it could be you or your mom or whoever you designate to be your registered agent. Okay. So some advantages of the LLC. So the advantages of an LLC, okay, is just like it provides limited liability protection. Okay. It limits the liability of the owners. In a sole proprietorship, when you get your Schedule C, or a partnership, Schedule C, the owners are personally liable for the debts and liabilities of the business, and creditors can go after nearly all of your assets to collect. In sole proprietors and partnerships, not the case in LLCs. Okay, with an LLC, when an LLC is operated properly, the owners can be protected from such liability, so they can't sue you, like I said. Okay, so I can keep my nice little, wall in the back. Okay, all right. Another advantage of an LLC is continuous existence. So an LLC can have perpetual existence. If you're a sole proprietor, okay, you know what a sole proprietor is that it's just you're not you didn't figure out. A sole proprietor is something that is just a person that opened up a business. You don't have an EIN number. You don't have a business name. It's Menda Renee's cleaning service. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't chose to identify as an S Corp or a C Corp so I'm out here living my best life in my business. Okay. So an LLC has perpetual existence versus a sole proprietorship. So if I was to die, all my assets would transfer to my children, okay, or whoever I designate, my mama, my dog, whoever, okay. But my business will die with me, okay. With an LLC, that's not the case. If you die, and it can continue on. Your wife, your girlfriend, your side chick, they can carry on your LLC, whoever you name to run it. That's who's going to run it when you die. Okay. So make sure you name it properly. Okay. You might name it to your side chick, and your main chick might get mad. I'm just saying, but you can't sue her. So it's just her loss. Okay. All right. Another advantage to LLCs is sharing ownership. Okay. With an LLC, the owner of the business can share the profits of the business without giving control of their business. Let's say that again. Sharing ownership is an advantage. So with an LLC, the owner of the business, I'm the owner of the business, I can share my profits without giving control of my business, okay? Because typically what happens is when there's stockholders or shareholders, you're giving a piece away of your company. With an LLC, you don't have to do that. You can share in the profits with others without giving up control. So I will always own 100% of my LLC, but I can still share profits with Manny or my sister or my brother. Okay. All right. So, all right. This is done by setting up. How do you do this? You're asking, hey, Menda Renee, how do you do this? So Menda Renee says, this is done by setting up the share profits separate from the share ownership. And we will get into that in other videos, okay? I'm just helping you get direction on what an LLC is in case this is something that you're thinking about going into because you got your stimulus check, honey, and you want to go ahead and say, hey, I'm going to go bankrupt and I'm going to start a business and I'm going to, press the reset and live my best life. This is what I'm talking about, okay? Live your best life. All right, I'm here to help you live your best life, okay? All right. Another advantage of an LLC is the ease of raising capital, all right? An LLC can raise capital by admitting new members or borrowing money, all right? So I can admit new members, okay? And I can say, okay, well, I want Manny to go ahead and be a part of my company, but I'm only going to give Manny 10% of my company. So he's only going to have a 10% stake in my company, okay? So then Manny will only get 10% of my profits, okay? If that's what I choose to do, all right? For in exchange for 10% of my profits, Manny gives me $50,000 and I go get my body done and I go bankrupt and I go live my best life. I don't know, but I'm just saying I got $50,000. I do what I want, but at the end of the day, I have to pay Manny back his money plus the 10% of my profits that he owns in my company. So there's that. All right. So some disadvantages of an LLC. An LLC is more expensive to operate. Okay. However, the cost is offset by lesser need for liability insurance. So remember that. Okay. All right. You have to keep separate records. The LLC must be careful to keep their person. Okay. Listen. Okay. All right. All right. I have to say this. Okay. Because I've been in business my whole life. Okay. I've been doing this a very long time. Okay. And I tell all my clients, please keep your personal business separate from your business. Okay. Because this is what happens. All right. We're not even going to get into this for a second. Okay. We're going to get into this for a second. What happens is if you were to ever get audited by the IRS, okay, and they come back and they see hundreds or thousands or millions or whatever you got in personal money, not only are they going to audit you, not only they're going to take that amount and they're going to tax you on it. So guess what? So if you did it for 2018, 2019, 2020, and okay, if you did it for those 3 years, and just say I did $25,000 a year. So not only am I going to be taxed on that as income, they're going to make me amend my tax returns. They're going to tax that as income, all right? Then they're going to add taxes, interest, and penalties on top of that, okay? So then my $25,000 in 2018 is now probably $35,000. And then my $25,000 in 2019 is also $35,000. And then my 2018 is probably $40,000 because it's later. My 2019 is probably $35,000, and my 2020 is probably $27,000. Now you do the math. Okay, so keep your business, your personal business, separate from your company. Just listen. I tell people it's not a problem until it's a problem. When it's a problem, you're calling me, telling me to fix it, and I can't because, child, I don't do that. Okay, you did it on your own, child, before a fee. All right, I'll help you out. Okay. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. Okay. All right. So keep it separate from the LLC. All right. The LLC must have its own records, and you guys got to keep minutes of meetings. Okay. And they must be kept separate. So if you are a single member, just write some notes down every quarter. If you have multiple members in your LLC, have a meeting. Go. Hey, make it a meeting dinner, and expense it on the company because that's a company expense. Hey, we're having a board meeting tonight at Applebee's or Chili's or Ruth Chris or Hokkaido or Saedo's, whatever, and expense it, and then drink, talk about stuff, write it down, have a great time, and then go home. Okay. All right. Another disadvantage of an LLC is that the LLC owners, single or multiple, will have to pay unemployment compensation tax for him or herself. unless they decide to be taxed as an S corp. Once again, this is something that we will get into, you know what I'm saying, in another video, because it's so much and I don't want to overwhelm everybody. Okay. Lastly, the disadvantage of having an LLC, and you know, these are small disadvantages. It's just things that you got to do just to make sure that you stay in line with the government. Okay. Banking. Checks made to the LLC cannot be cashed. So Menda Renee LLC, you write me a check for $1,000. I just can't go into Chase and be like, cash this. No, it has to be deposited into your bank. It has to be a company account. Okay. And a company account is set up by when you first do your articles of incorporation, when you first start your company. Okay. What happens is you have this EIN number. Okay, and we're going to do a video on that, on how to go on and get an EIN number. Okay, because I know a lot of y'all be going on to LegalZoom and y'all be getting mollywopped. Okay, y'all be getting mollywopped. Ain't nothing wrong with going to LegalZoom. Okay, ain't nothing wrong. But honey, the amount of money they charge you for that, you get an EIN number for free. Okay, I'm going to show you how to get an EIN number for free. Okay, listen, I'm here for the people because I love the people. All right, so you need, once you set up your LLC, if that's the route you want to go. Okay, once you set it up. Okay, so let's rewind. Let's pause that the whole section. Let's go back, because we did a video. I don't know what episode it was on how to start a business, but you know, like I told you, figure out your name. Okay, figure out what you want your business name to be. Do you want it to be Bright Stars LLC, Thought Pocket LLC, whatever? Have it be a reflection of the services that you want to provide. Okay, and have it a little broad. Okay, so if you go income tax LLC, I'm only going to do income tax. So when people see income tax LLC, that's the only thing I'm going to do, right? Instead of Right Now Business Solutions, which, what is that? Oh, I do a little bit of everything. I do personal income tax. I do corporate income tax. So when you figure out your name, try to make it a little, you know, general. So then you can encompass more services, because what's going to happen is you're going to start with one idea. Like, I want to do dog grooming. Okay, so it's dog grooming LLC. Okay, so now as you're doing dog grooming, somebody goes, oh, hey, do you pet sit? And then you're like, shoot, that's a service. I can make some money. Yeah, I pet sit. So now dog grooming, you do dog grooming, now you pet sit. Then they go, oh, do you board dogs and you're like, oh yeah, I could do that too. So now you're dog grooming, now you're pet sitting, and you're boarding dogs, right? So why not do something general like Dogs Inc. or Dogs LLC, you know, like Dog World LLC. So guess what? Because that's going to encompass all of your services that you provide. You know what I'm saying? So then when people say your name, they're like, oh, Dog World USA LLC. They do everything. They do the dog grooming. They do dog walking. They do pet sitting. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do with the dogs. Okay, that's what you do. Okay, so when you do that, you want to, you know, get your name. Okay, so find your name. Once you find your name, what you want to then do is go and find out if that name is taken on already. And how you do that is by going to your local state government site. All right. And what we have here in Florida is called sunbiz.org. You might have something in New York called newyorkbiz.org or New York State, whatever. And you put the name in. Okay. Dog World USA LLC. Okay. And it takes about 24 hours for it to come back to say, yes, it's not taken, or yes, it is taken. If it is taken, don't be discouraged. Okay. Because there's a way around that. So if Dog World USA LLC is taken, you can go Dog World -USA LLC. And I bet you that will not be taken. Okay. So then you just, you know, you kind of play with the name until it's not taken. Okay. Without having to change the whole entire name. All right. So once you get that, the A-OK, you pay your state fee. Here in Florida, it's $125 to register with the state. Okay. So once you do that, so this is where the terms, when I said, are you going to be a single member LLC? Are you going to be a multiple member LLC? Who's your registered agent? Now this is all going to come into play when you go onto that site to register. So they're going to say, what is your name? Dog World USA LLC. Address, 123 ABC Court, Rochester, New York, 14621. Okay. Registered agent, Menda Renee, 4555 Sweet Bay Court. You know what I'm saying? And then they're going to ask, who's the president? Okay. So, or the member, who's going to be the member? So I'm going to say Menda Renee is member number 1. And I'm going to fill out my contact information. Member 2, Wanda Lee, and then I'm going to fill out her contact information. Member number 3, Etienne, and I'm going to fill out all his information, okay? And then we're going to go ahead, we're going to click, and then we're going to finalize it, and then we're going to pay. So that 125 is gone. Now they're going to go ahead and send you an email and say, guess what? Menda Renee, congratulations. Dog World USA LLC is up and running. Yes. We drink to that. Yes, we are in business, right? No, you're not in business yet, okay? Now we got to go get an EIN number, okay? And we're going to, like I said, I'm going to screen share on after because my next episode will be about corporations, S Corps and C Corps, okay? The benefits, all right? So before you just go gung-ho and be like, I'm an LLC, let's talk about S Corps and C Corps, and let's really decide what's going to be the best business identity for you. Okay, so then we're going to go get an EIN number. So it's super easy, takes about 10 minutes to get, and you're going to go and get it. And then once you get it, you're in, okay? You are in like flame. You are now officially in business, okay? Even though you don't have any money or a store or customers, you are officially in business in your state, okay? Now, what happens next, you say, Menda Renee? I don't know. What, you got some money? You want to go in business? I don't know. Go open up your store. I don't know. No, but what happens next is what you want to do then is you want to take the documentation that is given to you via email, because they're going to email you everything. Okay. And then you're going to go to the bank and you're going to open up a bank account, and you need the articles of incorporation, which they will spit out when you start up your company. Okay. You will take them down and you will give them to the lady, not the teller, because they don't do that. Okay. Don't be bothering the tellers with that, because they be mad. They be like, I don't do that. You got to go meet with the banker. So the banker does that. Okay. So you sit down with the banker, you show her your ID if you're a multi-member LLC, and you want everyone on the bank account, which I would definitely say no, but to each his own. Everyone has to be there. You cannot be there. Okay. You can't be the only one there. And then they come and say, well, did you put me on? Because you can't put them on. Okay. They all have to be there. Okay. Because they all have to sign. Okay. So it would just be better for everyone to go at one time to put their names on the bank account, sign, to be co-signers, signers, have access to the account, get debit cards, whatever you want to do. Okay. And then guess what, guys? Then you are officially, pop your collar, boop, in business. Okay. Call me. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna bring my cocktail, and I'm gonna cheers and sip and be like, girl, yes, oh boy, yes, it's wonderful. Yes, it's beautiful. I love it. Okay. So, and that is opening up an LLC. Now, when I do my next series on S Corps and C Corps, stay tuned. Like it's super dope information. I'm trying to give it to you in a really great, fun way. Because, giving business information is kind of boring. Okay. But it's really fun when you have a hot cocktail and you got some good people in your inbox. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. So, and it makes you parched. Okay. All this knowledge oozing out of me. Okay. So if you have any questions, jump into my inbox. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to wait for a couple seconds, not too many. If you have any questions, now is the time to jump in, or you can DM me after the show, and I will do my best to answer your questions. But y'all, it is tax season, so you guys already know your girl is tax crazy. So, just, hit me up, okay? But that's all that I have. Stay tuned to my next episode. I don't know if I'm going to drop it Wednesday. I don't know if I'm going to drop it sooner, but I'm going to try my best to get it out to the people, because I love the people. Maybe before Sunday. And oh yeah, all right, Adrian. Definitely appreciate the knowledge on the LLC. Definitely starting up one soon. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Get that little stimmy, okay? Stimmy yourself, okay? Stimmy your business. Stimulate that thing, okay? Percolate it, okay? But I don't know when I'm gonna drop the video, but I will. My next one, I will try to make it live. If not, just, if you like the live, let me know. I'll do it live. If you don't want it live, I won't do it live. It don't matter. I just want to get the knowledge to the people so you guys can flourish and grow, and we can all have businesses and buy from one another and be rich. That's the goal. That's the goal, is to be rich. Okay? But until then, you know what time it is. But who am I? I don't even know who I am right now. I think I'm Menda Renee. Okay? Yeah, I think I'm Menda Renee. And but wait, y'all can't go yet, because we also got to remember that on Sunday, Etienne will be with us. So we got to give him all sorts of hell, okay? Because he doesn't watch the videos. So we got to give him all sorts of crap on Sunday, okay? So when y'all on Sunday, I want y'all to be like, Etienne, you left Menda alone. Oh, make him feel bad, okay? So do me that solid, y'all. And then, like I said, my next video will be on S Corps and C Corps. And I will run through the process of how to set up an EIN super duper fast and easy and free. Okay, save your coins, because let me tell you something. Starting an LLC, S Corp or C Corp should not cost you more than $200. If somebody's charging you more than $200, okay, I'm gonna say they a lie and they robbing you. Okay, so LegalZoom.com. $500 for LegalZoom. No. They catching your little stimulus checks, okay? Save that money, all right? So don't forget to follow me on, man, where am I? Follow me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Don't forget to get your Ratchet Tea merchandise. Jump into the inbox. You know what I'm saying? DM me for questions if you got any. Man, what else? Wanda Lee, feel better. Etienne, we'll see you Sunday. And oh, and don't forget to become a Patreon. Patreon.com/RatchetT. And drop us a couple coins from that stimulus check, child. Don't be stingy, okay? Supermom needs a couple dollars, okay? Remember, I saved the baby, a whole baby out here, okay? A whole baby, okay? But until then, I am your girl, Menda Renee. I hope you found this information good. We will continue on more. Until then, I'm your girl, Menda Renee, and this is Ratchet Tea.